March 18th, 2025. How's it going, guys? Well, I've got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about? Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about crime. We're going to talk about drugs. We're going to talk about the homeless. Now, do you think it got quiet over the weekend? No, it wasn't quiet. It just keeps on rolling, especially the drugs and the homeless and the rest and the crime. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen on several of your stations here in Kansas City, there's been lots of break-ins at those businesses. But let's get back to my area over here in Independence, Missouri on East 47th Street South, going up here on the good old 40 highway and over by Gordman'S and Toys R Us. Now, just a little while ago, there's a couple of white guys that were clean cut, walking with a backpack, heading up. What would that be? Westward bound up here to old Blueview up here. A lot of traffic been going on the last few days. But what I'm going to show first is what went on over the weekend a little bit. Now, I showed these ladies that were homeless and druggies and stuff up here back behind of O'Reilly's. And I'm sure they're hooking. And it wasn't no more early. I think it was Saturday morning this last weekend. Back behind Big Boys, there was a black gentleman in one of those cars with all those dark windows. And this lady had been over there. Now, I'm going to show this. The lady walked away from his car real quick before the dash cam, before I could get all of it together. But I'm going to show, I mean, she, we're talking several blocks away. I could see her, and then they could see me coming, and she took off. You can't really see it, but when I get closer, you can see, then she's standing a few car lengths away from me. She goes over to the great 7-Eleven over there, airing her tires up on the tire machine. Now, not airing her tires up, but we're going to show that anyway. And then we had a Independence police vehicle out here just a couple of doors up from my house this weekend where something else they took a report. A lot of stuff going on, but let's get started. All right, guys, if you're new to my channel, or you might have missed this several days back, these were three ladies that were homeless, kind of drugged out, looked like they're doing a little bit of everything. And this is up on 40 highways behind O'Reilly's. Well, Saturday morning when I'm going back northward bound on Chrysler, across from where the old 7-Eleven is and Big Boys. This lady was up against this car, but you can't see it. Like I say, it's too far away, but I'm going to show it from where I can show it here to where you can see her. Now, this black gentleman was sitting in this car. It always amazes me, this stuff that goes on here. But then it goes right back over to the great old 7-Eleven, and we're going to show that real quick here. So hold on. So there's the vehicle. Now, we had already pulled up so far, and basically they could see us coming. So she walked about 2 car lengths away from this vehicle. Now, this is a vehicle, black guy in it. He had a hoodie on. You can actually see the hoodie. And maybe it makes me wonder if it could be her pimp or whatever. But you can see the hoodie right there. And what do you got to have your hood up in the car? I don't know. But we're going to go on down over here. Now, this is Saturday morning. And this could be one of those ladies that was back behind O'Reilly's. I mean, that's probably a pretty good bet because the way they are over there in that area. And she's actually going to cross over. I'm going to go on. We're going to go on. And I had my body cam on me, and I got her over on the other side. So let's take a look at that. Hold on. Well, there she is over on the other side. And she goes over that tire machine. Like I said, maybe she was airing her tire up there. I mean, her tennis shoe. But this place is notorious. And this is what I say. I mean, The police need to be going through here. Independence needs to be going through here. Kansas City, Missouri. But it's still a big drug nest. It's still, it don't matter if it's the homeless. It don't matter if it's prostitutes. It don't matter if it's drugs. Let me bring this back one more time here. See if I can get this to... Trying to get that black part line to go down on me. Pop back up. Let's see if you can... Let's see, you can see her walking over there. Now, what is she going to do? What's she waiting for? Sure ain't getting gas. And she sure ain't going in to get any food or anything. Oh, don't worry. We got more to show today. Like I say, hold on. So, this was just a couple doors up for me. This is a 17. That's my security cam caught it. Like I said, I got 6 security cams facing out in front. That's an Independence police vehicle. There's 2 people. I'm sure that... now, the person up there, I believe they own their property up there. They lived up there many years at this one. It's about the only one that hasn't been bought out. There's a couple others, but that's about it. Interesting. Let's see if I could make this go through here. See, there was 17 minutes that they were there. Man, it had to be something bad here because I can't hardly get them to come out here half the time. They say, well, if you tell them that they got a gun, then they'll come out. Well, that's lying there. I mean, but if you do have a problem here, well, I'm glad I got conceal and carry so if they can't, I wouldn't want to rely on them getting here very fast because sometimes it's taken almost 2 hours to get here. But I was just thinking, I mean, usually they make people, I thought, well, this is kind of strange because usually if something got stolen, they make you walk it in and here in Independence. You can't just, Oh, we got one of those other ones, one of those homeless going down the street. That was over the weekend. Now, this was over the weekend, guys. Let's see, I can go back here. Let's see if I can get the... I don't know if it went far enough or not. Interesting. Very interesting. More stuff here on my great Independence Street here in East 47th Street South in Independence. Now, hold on. Okay, this is just about, I don't know. It was about, 2:30 because I went out and drove around a little bit to see what was going on at Gordman'S and Toys R Us. Between about 2 and 3:30 here. But this is down my driveway here. You see that backpack? Couple of good old white boys, huh? I wonder, the way they're dressed, what are they doing? I think they might have a car, but what are they needing to walk this stuff and go up to Blueview? But watch this, guys. Oh, he got a sale. I don't know. Don't worry, there's number 2 here. I don't think I advanced it too far. I think he was the first one. Because there's another one, but yeah. Well, look at that. Let's see if I can go back a little bit. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I can get this. Take a good look at this guy. Oh, he got glasses on. Looks like a winner. But you know what I ask? Do they live around here? Do they live around here? Are they living in a house here? Are they, I don't see anybody. I don't know any of these people like that. I don't want to know any of these people. Most of these people are bad. And they are bad. They're living 8 to 10 in a house. And there's stuff, that's why all the time I post this stuff to show what's going on. But where all this trouble's coming from still is Toys R Us. And up there at Gordman'S. Because I went up there and there's several vehicles up there. And I'm going to show that. And it just brings a lot more crud. It don't matter if they're regular homeless. It don't matter if they're druggies. It don't matter if they're prostitutes. It all needs to be cleaned up. So hold on. Oh, yeah, guys. And by the way, like I said, this was today, just around 2 to about 3:30 here today when this took place here in Independence. They need somebody sitting up at that Blue View all the time watching that stuff. That's Kansas City, Missouri up there, so you know how that goes. But they need to be watching that. Independence is on Chrysler. You can go a little bit up 47th Street, and then there's signs at the top of the hill just about where those businesses start. All right, guys. Now, this was up here at the Gordman'S parking lot, and it just, I don't know. I mean, and like I say, there's multiple cars setting up there, and some of these people, like I say, are not just young people. Some are older people that are going up here. Like I say, it doesn't matter if they're young or old. They can be doing the drugs and stuff. Now, okay, let's say this was a church deal. You know, there's a deal that takes place over off 23rd Street, Noland Road. I think it's at some Baptist church where they give out food and different things and stuff. And I've seen vehicles out here that are actually designated that help people. But these vehicles aren't that. And some of these people just look suspicious. And then if this was on the up and up, why wouldn't you go to McDonald's? Say this older woman was meeting with this other one, say this homeless person or whatever. Why would you not be at Wendy's or Hardee's or McDonald's or someplace, sitting there having a chat with them? But they're chatting out of their car. Now that looks really funky. Now hold on. This was another vehicle there. There was actually turning around in the parking lot, kind of circling around. There was looked like a white albino guy with white hair in two of these vehicles by a pickup and truck and a car I'm going to show. It was back up here in this area here. But don't worry, I got more. All right, guys. And then this vehicle, sitting across from this vehicle. All occupied. All occupants in the vehicles. Little after 3 o'clock. This ain't lunchtime. Lunchtime done gone. This is around 3:30 or after. So what are we going to say this is? You know. I don't know. It's pretty strange to me. Now, hold on. All right, guys. Let me see if I can lighten this up. I don't want to lighten it too bright. But let's see what we can do here. All right. So you're going to see when I pull in here. This is a little after 3. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, and I see 5, 6, and I see that other one back over here, 7, that was driving around in circles. Let's just get on with it here. I want to enlarge this so you guys can see what I seen here. Just a second. Let me turn the speed down here too on this so don't go too fast so we can zoom in and out of it. So we got the lady over here at the window. We got the car, another car over here, all occupied vehicles. So what good is this parking lot? You know, what other than to draw bad stuff. So I pull in here at the bank, and I just said here, I wanted you guys to see this. And there's a person right there. So that just seems really strange. Now, these vehicles go up there all the time. A couple of these vehicles are supposedly even handicapped people that go in there. But what's weird about this, this is what's weird. Sometimes they're up at all hours up into this place here. I don't know. That's what makes it look really suspicious. Like something's being dealt and run back and forth. But there's a lot of stuff going on. And I have shown many times where they were handing off drugs and stuff, pills and stuff like that. So, another thing, Independence, Needs to take a look at. See, they were up there for a while. It's like, oh, it's died down. Well, yeah, it dies down as soon as they take off. Guess what? Stuff starts up again. So let's go on from there. I'm going to advance it a little bit here. Let's go on. We're going to go on down. Let's see. Now, see, there's a pickup truck. There's the other vehicle. There's the red one. It's got the person beside it. Let's go on down. It ain't all over. And then we got these guys. And this silver car is a white gentleman. Blonde hair, white hair. Oh, he's a younger guy. Mid-average, I would say mid-40s. 30s to 40s here. With another person. I don't know. See what we can see on this still. In this truck. The blonde hair, the white blonde head guy's in this V right here. And there's somebody else sitting in this other one. Now, don't you just love these windows? I just love, these windows aren't good. Just not good at all. This guy didn't look like he was happy that I was driving through. No, they ain't happy because they can't deal their drugs that, the police force here that we pay taxes to are supposed to be going through and looking at this. Like I say, Independence was up here, and they were, but it just keeps on going. It just keeps on going. What are they doing? These buildings have been abandoned for years. They got mold. They should be condemned by the health department even. These things just need to be knocked down. Knocked down. Taken down. And then there's people that break back into them and keep trying to gut them for more metal or bricks. They break bricks off, other different things and stuff. Crazy stuff. Just like they did over there at that Steak and Shake and stuff. I see vehicles going in like on the weekends and they're like with a trailer. They go back. Well, what are they doing with the trailer? What are they getting out of these places? I don't know. Okay, guys, in this vehicle right here, this is why I want to show this one, is this one comes zooming across over there through the Gordman'S parking lot. And it was, moving on. Now, it got in front of me because I turned back through where Kentucky Fried Chicken was because I wanted to see what was going back around that wall. And then this guy comes zooming through. And I've seen this guy over in this parking lot area before. But when I got close to where I could see his license tags, man, he moved it on down. He cut down through over by Price Chopper to get away so I couldn't get his license. I don't know if I can show that or not. Let's see if I can just get on through here. But this was really funky. I got this in slow-mo. But he's going to go down, turn his left signal on, and he's going to cut across. Now, I want to show that if I get it. I don't know if it's going to show it or not. See if we can see him over there. Boy, it goes past the building. If this cars ain't going by, we can see it. Hold on, guys. All right, guys, I went through several times, and just could I get it good as I can get it. He drove back through over here. It didn't show that because there was other cars coming, but that's him right there. Now, why was he so concerned? And this is the one that come across from over at the Toys R Us parking lot. That's very interesting. Somebody moving this stuff. Somebody moving those drugs. It don't take much. If somebody would take a look at this, they could stop this. I don't know. Hold on. And it looks like the old trash is starting to build back up from all of them. Not good. They had, I don't know how many times this place has been cleaned up, from burned out cars to everything else. I mean, this, like I say, this is just a bad place on both sides. Not good. Now, hold on. All right, guys. We're going to wrap it up here shortly. But this is a great Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. Still a lot more work needs to be done. And like I say, a lot of stuff still going on. And they need to get these people off the street. They need to get these women off the street. Don't need them hooking out here like that. Don't need them passing the drugs or anything else. And it's just unimaginable that they're letting this stuff go on. I mean, these women would be better in prison than where they are there. At least they'd get 3 meals a day, and there wouldn't be other bad things probably happening to them. Not good. So we're going to wrap it up. Keep your eyes open and stay safe out there.